Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to change a power window motor, a front power window motor on this 1997 Dodge Intrepid. Tools you'll need are pretty basic: a 10mm wrench, a Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, pliers, and a 10mm socket with a ratchet and extension. Okay, start by disconnecting your negative battery cable using a 10mm wrench, and this is really just to prevent your battery from running down while you have the door open, and remember to reconnect it at the end. Okay, use a flat blade screwdriver, pry the front of your speaker grill out, and then pull the grill off. Now there's 7 screws, one there, 2 on either side of your speaker. Okay, 1 down at the bottom of the door, 1 up in here behind the door handle, 1 down in here in the pull cup, and then 1 here on the back edge of the door. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward as I remove those 7 Phillips screws. Once those screws are out, take the panel and lift it up. Now in behind, there's a clip here. Push off with your thumb. Pull this rod up and out. The door comes off. Enough for you to work. This is a balancing spring. If your window is up, there's going to be a less amount of tension on it. If your window is down, there's going to be a lot of tension on it. But while your regulator and everything's mounted, you want to grab hold of this, bring it down, and then slowly let it back. Okay. See how it's kind of straight up and down, or it's at the top position. So you can take it off of there. Or actually, you can just loosen it up. And there's one right down here. It's a nut. You can just loosen it up as well. That slides up and right off. Okay, and now you can remove this bolt down here. Okay, lets that slide. Now over here, you want to press this tab and disconnect the lead to your window motor. Use a screwdriver and pry that out from the door. Now you'll want to remove these bolts here. They're 10mm. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and I'll just fast forward as I remove those 4 bolts that are holding the regulator to the door. Pull your regulator out, push your window down, and there's 2 bolts, one here and one over here that you need to loosen. to slide the regulator off the window, pull the window back up by hand, and put it all the way up. And now pull the regulator assembly right out. Okay. On back here there's 3 bolts that hold the motor to the regulator.
And we'll fast forward as I just remove those 3 bolts.
Then the motor comes off the regulator. Old motor, new motor from 1A Auto, same plug. I just want to take this and push this back and off. Okay. Take our new motor and slide that clip in. Okay. Take the motor.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward here as I just bolt the motor back to the window regulator. The bolts do thread themselves into an aluminum insert in the motor, so it is a little difficult as far as how hard they turn. You basically need to push down on the bolt and turn it in to start it, and then we'll pick up from there.
Okay, now with the new motor mounted, I'll put the regulator in, make sure the window channel is in. Okay. And mount the regulator, push it in and down.
Okay, I'm going to speed it up as I start the 4 bolts that hold the main regulator body to the door. Tighten them up again, nice and snug. Don't over tighten them. And now here I'm going to take my lead for the power window motor and plug it in, and then put the clip back on the door so it's held up out of the way.
Okay, reconnect your battery, turn your key on, and your window down.
Then turn your key back off.
Put in this bolt here.
Speed it up as I put that bolt in, and one note, the green wrapped thing is your lock rod or your door lock rod. Just make sure that's outside the regulator.
Okay, now you can carefully bring your window down to meet the regulator. Okay, so you want to take this channel and slide it onto these bolts here. Maybe we'll loosen them up a little more. Okay. Put the spring on. Okay, to put the door panel back on, I'll lift it up, and you can see down there you want to put the tabs into the door at the bottom. Okay, then lift it close and reconnect. Up into place. Make sure your lock is through. Push it against the door. And slide it down on.
And I'm going to really speed it up here as I put those 7 screws back in. For this door panel, it's pretty easy to put back on. You just make sure it's in place. Make sure all the hooks are in place. Make sure the top's correct. Push it in and down, and then replace all these screws and your speaker grill. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.